the beginning of the 20th century, China looked much the same as it had for hundreds of years. The country was still ruled by an emperor. Men wore their hair in long queues as a sign of subservience to the ruling dynasty.
In the old days, barbers carried all their stuff on a shoulder pole, and they worked in the street. If a barber saw a person who had no queue, he could report him. And if he did so, the person could be beheaded. The saying was, keep your hair or lose your head.
Beneath the traditional appearance, there was growing discontent with imperial rule. In 1911, a military revolt spread around the country, and the emperor was overthrown. Men cut off their queues in a symbolic gesture of revolution.
Sometimes at the city gate, I saw people with big scissors. Whenever they saw someone with a queue, they cut it off. I saw people crying, saying, now they say we are revolutionaries. What are we supposed to do?
The cutting of queues was only the beginning of the revolution. The Republic of China was declared. The country was soon caught up in an ideological battle. Two men led the struggle, Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong. The conflict transformed world politics, for in 1949, China became what it is today, the largest communist state on earth. This is the story of China in revolution. Many Chinese demanded that Chiang's government fight Japanese aggression, but he was afraid the Japanese military would crush China, and he refused. In December 1936, anti-Japanese feeling boiled over and created an astonishing crisis. Chiang Kai-shek's deputy, in an effort to force his commander to resist Japan, kidnapped him.
New thunder over China, a storm which the world fears. Through the team races the shocking news of the kidnapping of Chiang Kai-shek, who is given credit for unifying the nation. Some say the most ominous kidnapping in history, which threatens world catastrophe. And now again the whole world...
As the world waited, Madame Jiang flew to be with her husband. Zhou Enlai for the communists went to help negotiate. The negotiations went on day after day. Finally, Jiang was released. Everyone had recognized that he was the only man who could lead the country. And he had at last agreed to work with his old enemies, the communists, against Japan. It was the beginning of the United Front. Mao Zedong's communists and Chiang Kai-shek's nationalists would stand up to Japanese aggression together.